Hey guys, so today I am showing you how to get this kind of nice glow. Hopefully it looks really good in camera. I think it looks pretty decent in the mirror here, but I'm going to show you how to get this glow using makeup. The first part to this video is actually how to get healthy skin in general before you put makeup on, so you don't have to use as much concealer or foundation or whatever you want to use. So if you'd like to see part 1, click right here. Just click the screen, click where I'm at right now, and you'll be able to see the first video, and then I'll also have a link in the first video to this video. So hopefully you enjoy. I think I listed all the stuff when I was going along, like what I use. Yeah, so alright, hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so we're going to do basically a full makeup look, maybe minus eyes and eyeshadow and all that stuff, but I'm going to show you how to get a really healthy look. I don't know how healthy I look right now. I see the bags under my eyes. I can see that I'm a little bit thin, because, my Crohn's is I guess, flaring up for the first time in 2.5 years, which is fantastic. But, so I've been trying to learn ways to help my skin look a little bit better, and the whole washing your face, how I do, especially with the apple cider vinegar, it already gives you a glow, but I'm going to show you how to get that glow with makeup, too. So I'm going to do the whole shebang. Makeup it's kind of one of my things. It's what I have done for the last 4 years of my life. I've been collecting a lot. So, yes. So I'm going to go through all the different stuff that I like to use. One tip, if you want to make your makeup last longer, use milk of magnesia. Get it on a little sponge, because milk of magnesia kind of absorbs the oil in your stomach, and that's what makes you feel better. It does the same thing for your skin, so it absorbs all the oil so your makeup doesn't slide off your face. I definitely recommend that if you're going to use the base I'm using today, because this stuff is pretty slippery. Now, the reason people use bases is just to make their skin look a lot smoother. There's tons of different kinds. This is, I'm going to show you all the products, by the way, just so you know if you like what I'm using. I don't know how many of you really like to do makeup. You might be like, this tutorial is so stupid. But this is L'Oreal Studio Secrets Professional Magic Perfecting Base. And it's kind of got a pink color. So this is the jar. And unfortunately, this is pretty expensive. I mean, not that expensive. It was $11, I believe. But there are primers out there so much cheaper for $4. So I like to focus it around my eye area, around my nose area, not too much anywhere else, because I feel like my skin has a fairly good smoothness to it. So, and I try to make this last as far as I can. I try to use as little as possible because it is expensive, and I do not use this every day. Because it is quite slippery, I feel like my makeup just slides right off of it. So if you would like to use this, I recommend getting a $2 bottle of milk of magnesia, dabbing that on your face first, a thin layer of it, and it'll work a lot better. So, I don't know if you can see, it kind of makes it a lot smoother. I really like it. And I got it on my eyelashes. So, the next step that I like to do, because I feel like I do get a lot of sleep because I like to take naps, but I feel like naps aren't as effective as a full good night's sleep. So I use a yellow base concealer. Basically this gets rid of blue, gray circles. I feel like the door just opened. Creepy. So this works really well for when I'm really tired. And yes, it is yellow. This is by Physicians Formula. I believe it was around $6. I like to put it in the inner corner too. And yeah, I just put it straight on. I know some people are super bacteria. But my face is always washed before I do this, so. And I know, I look fantastic right now. So some people would like to use a brush. For example, I have an ELF concealer brush. This is really cheap. It's $3. It's online. You can find it in Target too. I don't know where else they sell this, but basically it's a thin, flat brush, fairly hard, and you can smooth it out that way, but I prefer just going like this. And you do not want to rub it. You want to use your weakest finger, which is the ring finger, and you dab it away. I haven't done like a tutorial video in forever. This is my, like, that's what I used to do on my first channel. Was I would sit here and I'd put makeup on. Okay, that kind of leaves your skin looking like yellow underneath. So to kind of cover that a little bit, I use regular concealer. This is also Physicians Formula, but it's not like the yellow, it's just like light. That's what the shade is. And I'm running quite low, so I'll also put that on right over. Really light layer. And again, I dab it, just the really light touches. I always try to do it with my left hand and I'm like so much slower. I'll just do it with my right hand. And then sometimes I cheat and I kind of pull it outwards a little bit. But not hard enough to like wipe it all off. Okay, so it looks a little bit odd, but what I do after that is I kind of cover it up anyway. Depending on what you like to do, if you like to use foundation, go right ahead. I generally do that in the winter. Otherwise, I just go for powder. I don't know, this might even be like powder foundation. Now, this is actually powder or pressed powder. There are many ways to put this on. You can put it on with like a kabuki brush, which is the funnest named brush in the world. You can put it on with a stippling brush. You can put it on with really anything. I prefer a sponge. So I always go for like the cheapest options, but I always have like the nice brushes and I don't use them. So I just wind up going like this, get a good layer into the eyes, then go for the nose because my nose is always red. Whenever I do videos for like YouTube or anything, I'm always caking this stuff on. But this stuff is hard to cake because it is like powder and I don't have any foundation underneath, so it never really shows up cakey, which is nice. And I just put it everywhere. I'm just, you know, wiping it all over the place. And if it doesn't match your regular skin color, it actually matches mine, first time ever. But if it doesn't match yours, then go down your jawline. You don't want to have like an orange face and then not have an orange neck, you know? That's just ridiculous. Okay, so from there, you've got this flat colored face. A lot of girls are like, yeah, you know, I have my foundation on, I look so pretty. I honestly think it's better to have no foundation on and like have acne showing or whatever, because I really like the natural color of people's face. Like, I like the natural blush. So whenever I have a flat face, I can't just, you know, I can't just go out like this. This is hideous to me. So I always put on blush, I always put on bronzer, because I really dislike like a flat colored face. So I have this ELF contouring blush and bronzer powder. I like it quite a bit. I have a new one over in my room, but this is $3. Got it at Target. You can also get it online, eyeslipspace.com. Take my stippling brush, and it has like the white end, and it's just pretty. It's just a pretty brush. And I kind of dab it really quick, you know, like that. And this is where I was going to do the steroid video. It depends on like how you contour. So I'm just going to contour very lightly first and bring it down to my neck a little bit. Get my hair out of the way. So I go like this, and I dab once more, and I kind of start really lightly, and I put it around the rest of my face. And you can also contour up along here, like along your hairline, in here. But I don't know, I'm not trying to look super thin here. I'm trying to add a little bit of weight to my face somehow. I don't know if you can see that, it gives like a nice glow. I really like it. So then for blush, I generally do like using this, but I just got this new blush. It's a cream blush, and I love it. So this is actually from Forever 21. I don't really know how good their makeup is. I have a few different things from them, but it's more of like, you know, the $1 makeup, just like for fun. But I've generally had good luck with their makeup, so I like getting it sometimes. So this is a Love and Beauty. That's like their makeup name. It is a cream blush. And this one, I liked the peachy color. So dab really lightly, because this can be pretty strong. You don't need too much. And I like to put it right on the top of my cheekbone. You know how girls always go like that? I like to put it on the top of that cheekbone. And you bring it up a little bit, just to give it more of a little glow. And dab a little bit more. And you dab it on your face. And again, I'm using my ring finger just because it's the lightest. Probably give you the most color. Depending on how much you want to look like a clown, you know, just keep putting it on there if you want to look more and more like a clown, like I am right now. So then I kind of blend it out just by going like this. I know, I'm very professional. So that way, I don't know if you can see, got a nice glow. Other things that you can do that also help with the, you know, looking fresh-faced, you can put like a sort of cream colored or a white color to highlight different parts of your face. I actually am using a eyeshadow right now. This is by MAC. If you are on a tight budget, don't get this because it's $15. This little eyeshadow. But I kind of have a thing for makeup, so yes. Okay. So I'm going to use my finger. I know. I mean, it's only me using it. I guess I'll use a brush actually. So I'm going to use this blush brush. It's clean, so don't get, you know, don't mix your eyeshadows up. And I dab it in there. Get like, don't get too much because you don't want to look trashy or like the glitter ball or something. So you're going to put it right above the blush just to give a highlight to your cheeks. And it just makes you look healthier. I don't know why. It just looks nice. Like the light will reflect. I generally like to go for a more glittery color. If you're wondering what color this is in, it's in Shroom, and it is a satin, if you know eyeshadow language. So this is Shroom. And other places, you want to put it like a highlight on the high parts of your face, like forehead, cheeks, nose, and the Cupid's bow, whatever thing, and right here. So I'll do all of them. Actually, forget the forehead. I never like doing the forehead. I'm so professional at this. I'm like, ooh. Okay. Now you got that nice glow. Other things, other highlighting you can do that'll help freshen your face is put it in the inner corners. Now, I know online, like a lot of the beauty gurus on YouTube, they're always like, put white on the inner corner, but whenever I do that, I look really trashy. So I'm going to do my makeup really fast, and then I'll show you where I put the highlight. Okay, so I did like my eyeshadow-iness using my palette, Coastal Scents neutral palette. I got it for like $10 when they were on sale. So when I use a highlight, I don't use white. I use a color like kind of a beigey champagne color, and I'll mix it with a little bit of like almost white, and then I put it right in the inner corner of the eye. And then another good place that works is right on the right underneath your eyebrow. They call it the brow bone. So, and I got some eyeshadow on my eyelashes. Really good at this. And you might also want to kind of blend. If you're using a darker color eyeshadow, just blend. Makes you look less like you're trying to walk in the streets at night. So then I just do eyeliner and I do some mascara, and yeah. I really hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. Remember the different steps that help, like the apple cider vinegar will give you like the initial glow, and then when you use bronzer it makes you look less like pale and sickly. The blush will bring color to your face, and the highlighter just gives you a nice glow too to add to the apple cider vinegar. And generally when you think you look sick, I would say stay away from very colorful eyeshadows. I love doing colorful eyeshadows, but if I'm feeling sick, neutral colors generally don't make you look sick. I know a lot of pink and red colors, sometimes purples, can even just make you look sick around your eyes, like you've been crying almost. So I hope these tips have helped you. If you like these tutorials, let me know. Maybe I'll do more, depending on what you guys want. But this is like a Crohn's page, so I don't want to do too much of that. Alright, I will see you guys later. Bye!